This is way too honest, but I'm going to say it anyways. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Way Too Honest Podcast. I'm Kristen.
I'm Tara.
How are you doing today, Tara? Or more so, how was your week? Let's start with that. It's been a week.
Today, well, the same answer. Not good. It's a really stressful week. Just annoying adult, like bureaucratic stuff, but mostly, and I think I talked about last week, the insomnia. I've been having a real bad insomnia spell. So like I have insomnia all the time, but I can usually fix it, take care of it with like, a little Benadryl or something. Yeah. But when it's really bad, like you could hit me with an elephant tranquilizer and my mind will just keep going and I will not be able to sleep. And then I get anxiety that I can't fall asleep. Yeah. Because I'm aware of how high stakes getting the sleep is now. And then every day that happens, it's just compounded and compounded. So if I slur my words a little bit today, I'm really sorry. I'm not drunk. I'm just very sleep deprived.
Yeah, y'all. She actually asked for caffeine today.
Yeah.
And if you've been listening to the pod, you know she's like kind of anti-caffeine right now.
Yep. It's like I'm going to need it. I'm sorry. But besides that, like everything, I mean, that's probably the worst of it. There's still like a lot of annoying adult stuff. I'm just like, oh, this week is just bleh. How about you?
God, I fucking hate being an adult.
Me too.
So right now I'm feeling really tricked about being an adult because I remember when I was younger, I thought, being an adult was, doing what you want.
Getting to order pizza every night. No one can stop you.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Staying up as late as you want.
Home Alone
all this other bullshit. And fucking no, that's a fucking lie. You have to like go to work to make money to pay your fucking
jury
bills.
Duty.
You have to fucking go to some bitch ass place called jury duty. And your fucking car gets towed.
You have to be in a society and then participate in it against your will.
Yeah, so today our car got towed. Oh. I fucking love that for me. I think tow trucks are a scam. And just prey on the fucking weak. No, but
I just don't like how people use tow truck drivers to be their henchmen.
Well, yeah. So basically what happened is we live in an apartment complex. We have a 2-story apartment. Obviously, one brilliant person would think that would give you 2 parking spots. Mm-hmm. No, it does not. So we have to park in a different space. And we have a handicap placard that we can use. So we use it. We put it up. And so help me God. I don't know what the fuck happened, but now it's gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Literally, our assumption and our
the placard fairy just came and took it away.
Yeah, our detective work. We think that somebody broke in because Ryan's registration was in the back fucking seat. What fucking moronic psychopath?
Wait, I just had a thought. What if when you have, because I don't have a handicap placard, so if you do have one, do you also have paperwork that comes with it that you keep in your car?
I don't know. It's Ryan's.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, maybe they were looking for like supporting evidence that they were going to take the placard to also take whatever comes with it. If something does, I don't know.
I don't know.
Shit was moved around.
I'll tell you my mom's fucking theory when I'm done with this.
Okay.
But what fucking psychopath puts their registration in the back seat? Nobody, right?
Well, I mean, especially if you know you don't.
Yeah. So then when we get to the, impound yard or whatever.
God, that phrase.
Fucking registration is in the back seat. Like, no. Someone's been in this car.
Wait, did the impound people or the tow truck driver, did they go through the car to find the information or anything?
No, they didn't go through anything.
That's so weird.
The only reason we found out is because I walked by and I was like, your car's gone, bro. My mom thinks, now, I will preface this as my mom loves cop shows. Loves them. Her theory is that whoever broke in took the placard, also went to look to find out where we lived because they would assume that a handicapped person is a lot easier to rob than an able-bodied person. So they were looking for our address to then come and rob our apartment. And I was like,
oh, that's creepy to think about.
I'm not even kidding you. I told my mom, and within like 0.5 seconds,
your mom
she
is
had
like
this
my mom. My mom would do this too.
Fucking theory about how we're a target and like how we're not safe. I was like, Mom, the car is still registered in Nevada. I think we're fine. We're good. So yeah, all that to say, I hate tow trucks. I think they're a scam. I hate apartment complexes with bullshit ass parking rules. And I hate being an adult right now. And that's just fucking, I'm $335 poorer now.
Well, I can't wait until the video footage, because I mean, there had been security cameras, right?
I made that poor leasing office man so afraid of me.
Oh, good.
I was like, listen here, buddy. I know for a fucking fact that placard was up. And so also because first we marched my ass right back down there. When we first found out it was towed, be like, why the fuck did you tow the car? And then we find out he lied to me because he said, oh, no, I just called to have a black Jeep towed.
Okay, but why were you having a black Jeep towed?
Because they didn't have a placard. And I was like, a black Jeep. You sure it's not a black Ford? Dumbass. And then he was like,
all I know is this sounds like a very, I use the term high stakes, low stakes a lot, but a very like high stakes thing to be towing people's cars, because obviously it costs money to get it back and go to the impound yards. It's like, I mean, that's like one of the biggest inconveniences in the world. So it seems very cavalier to be like, I don't know what happened. Something happened. Kind of to give you that kind of an answer.
Yeah. And so now here's what I'm hoping happens. Because there is a camera right there. I'm hoping that we find this gorgeous, sexy evidence. And it somehow works out to be somebody else's fault, but also the leasing office. And I somehow get rent for free.
Oh, I would love that for you.
I would love that too.
Because the bad stuff has already happened.
Yeah.
So I would love to backtrack and find out the bad stuff happened because someone fucked up so much that you get like a month free or something.
Yeah. Because now I'm like, I know for a fact.
Let's manifest it.
Yes. Free rent.
Bad things can come back to me as good things. Bad things can come back to me as good things.
Big fucking rent. Like, for me. Paid off. I would love that.
Or that the camera's just broken and you can be like, why is that camera broken?
Yeah. I'm also hoping that I can also, this is also like my dumbass fault. I'm also hoping that I can renew my lease soon, because I don't want them to hike up the prices like super, super crazy high.
Oh God, I'd always be scared of that.
Because I'm seeing all these like TikToks about people getting their like rent renewals, and it's like,
oh, by the way, we're increasing your rent.
$3,000.
Yeah, 30% higher.
And I'm like, listen, I can do a couple $100 more. I would prefer to do maybe $150, if anything. I'd prefer nothing.
Yeah, I was like, I prefer nothing.
I actually prefer a rent decrease, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But we got a lot fucking going on in this bitch. It would be a pain in the fucking ass to move.
Oh no, it's a pain in the ass to move, period. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Also, not to mention, this whole thing came brown.
Like the walls?
Yeah. This whole thing was brown.
Ew.
Yeah, the color that's in the bathroom, this whole place.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
you did a good job.
We had it professionally painted. Oh, professionally. Ryan's dad did it. But he was a contractor.
But not this. You did this.
I did this. But
yes.
like the white that's here, he like rented scaffolding and like painted the whole thing for us.
Oh, wow. Nice.
But yeah, we got a lot of fucking shit going on. And I really would like to not deal with any of that.
Well, keep us updated for sure.
Yeah.
I want to know how that goes.
Yeah.
And I want all good things for you.
Ugh, girl. Same. Me fucking too. You know, just free rent and lots of money.
Free rent. Specifically, universe. Free rent.
Free rent and lots of money in my pocket. Thank you so much. But also, speaking of updates, how's your Botox?
Oh my gosh, so good.
Dysport. So good.
Big fan. I have no ability to make any 11s anymore at all.
Really?
Yeah, they just doesn't show up. Like I'm trying to do the face. The thing is, I don't usually look at my face in the mirror when I'm being expressive. Like I don't sit there like, like you don't see what's gonna happen. So you have to tell me.
Okay.
If.
Oh my God, nothing's moving.
Right? It's kind of crazy. But it doesn't look frozen because obviously I'm making an expression, but it's just specifically the 11.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh my God. Because it used to be like whatever, like, this was like up here. And that's like.
Is this your Cupid's bow?
No.
Or are you talking about like the little veiny here?
The little like dip between your nose and your lip.
Yeah.
It has a name and I don't know what it is.
Oh, really?
But oops, sorry, microphone. Just smacked it with my hand.
Sorry.
But yeah, there's nothing there now. I have a little gripe a bit, but I don't think it's about the Dysport or the placement. I think it's just about my musculature and my forehead that my left brow is like feels more expressive
Oh.
than my right. But to be honest, I think it always has been.
Okay.
So
one brow is stronger than the
yeah,
other. Oh.
yeah, and I feel like I notice it more. But I think that's just because I'm just noticing things more. But I did see a photo of me I didn't know was being taken like 5 days ago.
Oh, I hate that.
No, my forehead looks so fucking shiny. I loved it.
Amazing.
But not in the shiny, like, oh, I need powder. In the shiny, like, oh, what a beautiful, flat, reflective surface way.
Wait, let me just like bounce a quarter off.
I was like, oh, that's new. That didn't,
I love that for you.
So yeah, it's not frozen. I'm very, very happy with it. Even when I look in the mirror, I can still see like lines that I had, but now they're fine lines.
Right.
They're not deep lines. It's not like my entire face crinkles in on itself. Now they're just normal fine lines, which most people have at my age, and I'm very happy with it.
I love that for you.
Yeah, big fan. Definitely gonna get it again next time. I guess it rolls around when it starts wearing off in 6 to 8 months.
So when you can do your 11s again.
When I can do my 11s, and then I'm also gonna get the shot in my chin that I couldn't do last time.
Okay, yeah.
That's my plan. That's what I'm. Yeah, big fan. Love the results. Should be, like I said, if that photo, that reflective photo, was not it at its peak, I don't know what is. So I'm very happy with it. Yeah, and I'm also starting this new thing. I think I mentioned it last week that I was thinking about it, but the bougie meal delivery service. It's called Sakara. I totally took the plunge.
I'm so excited for you.
But it's not here yet, which is it's killing me because you have to like order and then like it's always 2 weeks advanced. So
2 weeks?
Yeah. So if you were gonna like
shit.
So if you were gonna enroll today, you'd be enrolling for like the first week of August.
I can't fucking think that far.
And it's really hard to give a company like your hard-earned money for food that you know, that is not coming for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for it to get here. It's all plant-based. It all looks delicious, to be perfectly honest, or else I wouldn't be buying. I'm not going to buy something just for vibes, even though it's totally vibes. If you go to the website or the Instagram, Sakara Life, I'm just like, oh my God. Just the fact that I'm part of the program, I'm like, oh, I'm elevated. I'm elevating.
Very goop of you.
It's very goop, but without like the jade egg, like steam your vagina bullshit. Yeah. It's just like plant-based food. So, but it all looks really good. You don't have to prepare it. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to do any of it. It just comes and you refrigerate it. And I think some items you can heat up, but overall it's supposed to be really simple. And I love not having to think about what I'm going to eat. Yeah. So, cause I get food anxiety and then I freak out about what the best choice is. Yeah. And ultimately end up getting whatever I want because I think about it until I'm starving and then my starvation says eat the biggest thing possible. So, I'm very excited for this bougie service to come and I feel like super like rich bitch, even though that's not what's going on. But I feel like I'm part of a community as an imposter, just belonging to the Sakara Life brand. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited. I am excited to like just not think about food. Yeah. And I am doing it because I need a detox. I need to clean out my body. I would love to just eat plant-based stuff and see how I respond to that and see if that helps me sleep better.
Oh, there you go.
Work better, focus better, any of it. Cause I'm just kind of what's the word? Not partaking and buying into, the idea that what you put into your body ends up making a big difference in your daily life. And because I really like pizza and Diet Coke, I have decided not to put much stock into that. So maybe I should and see if it, actually is. Just maybe see if doctors are right. Who knows? Yeah. Bunch of liars. They're just a bunch of liars, but maybe they're not.
They might know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm curious. I'm like, I know since we're girlies, we really shouldn't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyways.
Okay.
I wonder if it's like, because how sometimes like when you eat just like raw vegetables, like you get like gassy and shit. Yeah. I wonder if like you will have like an influx in like gas, like when you start until like your body sort of like gets used to just like all the plants.
Possibly, but I think a lot of the veggies are pre-cooked. Oh. So they're cooked and you can just eat them as they are. But there are a lot of raw veggies too. Yeah. But I remember when I was first like diagnosed with my Crohn's disease, it gave me a list of like veggies and fruit I should and shouldn't eat. So and it came like basically it was you fruit's good, just try to avoid fruit with a peel. Okay. Which is fine because I fucking hate peels. I mean, like not like not like a banana peel, but like the peel on an apple. Yeah. I hate taking a bite out of an apple because the texture of the peel is just ugh. Yeah. So I was like, cool, sure, fine by me. And then for vegetables, try not to eat raw vegetables. Just make sure they're cooked. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens since I got the heads up on that 10 years ago. And I'm just kind of like, raw plant-based diet, here we come against complete doctor advice.
all right.
But I think a lot of it is cooked. So we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of like really exotic superfood type shit
Oh my
in there.
God. Ew.
I know. So
Ew.
and it like gives you, and it comes with a little pamphlet that like tells you, why is this a superfood and what is it supposed to do with you?
Oh,
And I
God.
can almost see it now, and I will tell you if this is what happens. But I swear to God, if those little paragraphs start with like something about the Incas or the Aztecs, I'm like having this power food that they
Dating
thought,
back to-
yes,
yeah.
I'm gonna lose it and be like, all right, I can't do this service. This is such bullshit.
Dating back to 300 BC.
Yeah, I know.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God, no.
Jesus himself.
Jesus himself ate this.
Yes, this was his last supper before he was crucified.
This was it.
This is it. If you have one last meal, it should be this.
Can you imagine a Christian-based food service that was like that? every meal is fish and loaves. That's it. Today we have cod
And wine.
and wine and unleavened bread.
And the little...
By the way, what does unleavened mean? I feel like we should know this, but I mean, I grew up Christian. I know the Bible, and I'm like, what does unleavened mean? I don't even know.
I'm like an ex-Christian. I'm like,
I
fuck
feel like
all
no
that.
yeast. I have
Sorry.
no idea. Sorry. I know I probably sound like an idiot.
Yeah, I
but
don't know what 11... I mean, 12 disciples. 11.
No, unleavened bread.
Unleavened. I was like,
What does
11.
unleavened bread mean?
11 what?
If I'm even saying that right. But honestly, now I'm thinking of a Christian meal service, and honestly, I would watch that SNL skit. Like I would watch Pete Davidson do his like 3-minute fake commercial
Well, you
for
know
his
what they
like
would
Uber
probably-
Christian like delivery.
I mean, I
food
would
service.
imagine they would do something along, it was prayed over, kind of like kosher.
Oh my God, it was prayed over by like the cardinal whatever,
By the Pope, by the
by
pastor.
the actual Pope,
Yeah.
the religious advisor to Joe Biden. Or something.
The United States Religious Advisor.
Oh my God.
Presidential. Oh my God.
What would it be called?
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm so good at this, but not on the
wait,
spot.
Hold on. So there's the dating services, right? There's Christian Mingle, and then
Yes.
there's Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish isn't a Christian thing.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
It goes off that Plenty of Fish in the Sea thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. Oh, ow.
My cousin met his wife on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me Google. I'm sure there's some sort of fucking dating app that we can.
Know what dating thing I'm low-key obsessed with?
What?
Farmers Only.
I think that is the fucking funniest thing in the entire world.
How is that real? How those commercials when they came out? Oh, they were so fantastic. Also, why are you paying money to advertise in Southern California?
Fair.
Why are you Farmers Only commercials on Hulu?
Farmers only.
Farmers Only. I'm trying to think of what I would name a Christian food delivery service. Like as a joke. Obviously this is all a joke.
Oh, there's one called Upward.
But someone's totally gonna take this idea.
Cross Paths.
Cross paths.
Christian Cafe.
Well, that's boring. That's just alliteration. Christian cafe. Crossed paths is good though.
Cross Paths. Yeah.
That's like the Christian version of like
Okay.
misconnections.
2022. 10 best Christian dating apps and sites.
Okay, there's I hope there's some good
Christian
names
Mingle. Christian Cafe.
here. Okay.
Christian Cupid.
Again, alliteration, but we'll give it to him.
Ooh, Christian Connection.
Using connection in the name of anything online or matchy is lazy.
Oh, this one's really unique. This
Okay.
one, they really spent a lot of time on this.
Okay.
Christian dating for free.
Honestly, this is the one that got my attention because he put for free at the end of everything, and I'm like, maybe there's some winners on there. I don't know.
Cross Paths, Upward, Catholic Match,
That honestly, that is important to set that apart.
Zeusk.
Zeusk. Like Zeus, like the god of thunder, Zeus?
No, Zeusk.
Oh, not the god of thunder. That's Thor. The god of lightning. I mean, we're talking
Zeus.
about
Zoosk.
comic books and Greek mythology, but
Yeah,
Zoosk.
Zoosk.
I think I've seen that one around.
Yeah, Zeusk and eHarmony.
Is eHarmony Christian?
It says, well, not explicitly a Christian app, eHarmony gets points for its sheer success rate according to Healthy Framework. The site is responsible for more marriages. So that's fucking bullshit. Good housekeeping. That is not good journalism.
Do you know I did eHarmony once?
Did you?
I mean, I didn't really do it. I tried to do it. And this was back when they had like personality quizzes. and that's how they matched you. And they're like, they would match you with the people obviously that you're like most like or most compatible with or whatever. I did the personality quiz and it told me that no one existed on the site for me. I was
There's no fish in the sea for
I
Tara.
literally was like, well, I agree. I mean, that's my problem, ain't it? But it, like, that was their advertising thing. Like that, take the personality quiz.
Yeah.
Our personality quiz is so accurate. And then I did it, and it's like, oh, girl, no. You got it. You're gonna die alone. Sorry to tell you. But I've done that one. I did meaning like whenever I say I did a dating app, I mean like I literally was on it for 3 days and talked to someone the entire time. And the second they asked me to meet, I was like, bye. Like I cannot commit like that. I only sign up for these things when I'm like kind of bored. And then the second like they're asking anything of me, like they should if I'm on a dating app.
Yeah.
The whole point is to date. I totally bounce out of there.
Wow.
And I'm the queen of ghosting. Oh my gosh. Not even a courtesy. I'm very that's another thing about the dating apps that's so great is you don't owe anybody anything.
That's true.
You don't owe anybody anything. I don't know you, you don't know me, but yeah, I'll be on OkCupid. I did OkCupid. And yeah, 3 days and I was done. Hinge is something I'd re-download sometimes.
Ooh, Hinge.
Yeah. Except I don't do Hinge as much anymore since I unintentionally insulted the dead wife of someone I was speaking to.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there's this thing, and apparently this is a thing that a lot of people like kind of have classified, but I thought I was just being very clever. Called dead wife photos. Have you?
No.
Okay, so dead wife photos are selfies you take that kind of mimic. You're already horrified. That's okay. It is horrifying. Okay, that you take that are kind of like through a rose-colored lens kind of a thing, not an actual like rose-colored lens, but you know, like in movies, if the guy's having a flashback of his perfect, angelic, no flaws at all dead wife, it's always like her like as the sun is coming up under the covers and she's like, you know, like mouthing like, I love you. Right. And she's just like looks ethereal and perfect and whatever. Or it's like her like running around the backyard or the best one, which is like mouth, like voiceless, but her like mouthing like, oh my God, turn the camera off. No. And she looks like gorgeous and her ponytail, that kind of stuff. Those are dead wife photos, right? Things that looks like, I don't know how to describe it. How I just described it is how it is. Right. And I posted a photo that was like that. It was like literally me like on my pillow as a joke. And I could have put like my dead wife photo application, but I didn't put that. Right. I just put the photo up. And I was talking to him and he had liked that photo. So I said, he brought it up and I said, oh, you like my dead wife photo? I literally said it just like that. And he's like, what's a dead wife photo? And I told him, just like I told you, and I said, I'm like, honestly, I think it's so funny because you always see it in movies, but I'm like, I guess it's not funny if you ever, like, your wife's actually dead. Just like that. And there was, it was awful. And he didn't say a word. And I was like, I already knew it. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, and he was like, no, it's okay. There's no way you could have known. Like it was, but like, I was like
foot in mouth,
but
so
then
fast.
I like Googled him because I was like, maybe he's just full of shit. No.
You found the obituary?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did. And it's survived by like.
Oh my God. It was awful. And by the way, he still wanted to meet up after that. I didn't ghost him though.
What a forgiving human.
Yes. I did not ghost him though. This was also during the pandemic. So there was like a really good reason not to meet.
This was recent shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I was just like, you're a great guy. To be honest, I'm not someone you should be talking to. I'm not taking this that seriously, but I've enjoyed talking to you, whatever. And he was really nice about it. And I wanted to be like, and thank you for being so forgiving of me, like just steamrolling over the memory of your beloved wife.
I hope you and your dead wife are great. Jesus Christ.
But it was such a me thing to happen. Yeah. Like Tara just goes off on something and inadvertently sticks her foot in her mouth. Like, what's new? What's new?
Okay, so I'm still stuck on this fucking hamster wheel of like what we would call like a Christian meal service.
Christian, go back to the meal service.
Sorry, this is where my head is.
No, I love it. I love it. I don't even know. I'm trying to dip back into like my Christian memories of
I
like all the
know.
parables I read and the miracles of Jesus.
The only thing I could think of is if it was a juicing company and they called it Jesus Juice.
That just sounds like his blood.
The blood of Christ.
The blood of Christ. I mean,
built for you. Is that what they say?
yeah, the blood of Christ is that's
Built for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the wording.
Yeah. You call it breaking bread.
Breaking bread is good. I always think Breaking Bad. Like, how could you make it Christian and Walter White? Yeah. Breaking bread is good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could think. If anyone thinks of something that's like honest, like the funniest fucking thing or so clever, please email us because that is great. I'm very caught up on this and I feel like I'm really good at this stuff, but I'm not good on the spot.
Yeah. Well, also, I can't tell you. Maybe like if it was delivered on Sundays, you could call it your Sunday service.
They can't deliver on Sundays because that's the day of rest.
Says who?
Says the Bible.
Says the Mormons?
No, the Bible.
Then why is church on Sundays? Because then your pastor
don't ask me to explain
working.
it. I don't know. Like I'm just
right. Doesn't that make
I'm
sense?
pretty sure the Sabbath is on Sundays. But with Christians, I don't think Christians recognize Sabbath. But like technically, Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest because God made the world and rested on the seventh day, and the seventh day is Sunday.
I will adopt it to get a religious.
Sorry if like anyone is very Christian.
Yes,
I'm
sorry.
No, I don't apologize for making fun of the Christian meal service because that's fucking funny. But I apologize for like not getting the tenets of like your religious philosophy right if I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah. We are like wholheartedly trying
I will
not to
totally make fun of you. Sorry, but if I'm talking about your faith and getting it wildly wrong and not and act like I know what I'm talking about, then I apologize about that. But I'm pretty sure. Like I said, don't ask me about Sundays. I don't know. Once you start trying to make sense of some of the stuff. I just know that Chick-fil-A is
closed on Sundays.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I always thought that was kind of funny. So again, if you guys have any good ideas for what you would call your Christian meal service, I would really like to know. And did you find that one exists? One doesn't exist? You just found the Christian dating sites?
No, I didn't look up to see if one existed. But I did find a couple of more like really fun ones I wanted to share.
Oh, okay. Do it.
This is totally not our demographic, but if you are Christian and if you are single and over the age of 50, you could go for the dating website Silver Singles.
Silver Singles.
Best for professional Christians.
Unprofessional Christians go to that slutty one.
Elite singles.
So rich Christians. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Professional. Best for Christians finding lasting love. Big church.
What? What does that have to do with lasting love?
Not a clue.
Also, aren't all Christians looking for lasting love? I mean,
I don't know.
Aren't we all? But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Isn't like...
Nuns aren't.
They have it with Jesus.
Exactly. They found it.
This is true. This is true. Big church, though. What's the correlation?
I don't know. I don't want to get like sponsored ads, but yeah.
Oh, God. We said the wrong things. Now we're going to get lots of sponsored ads.
Don't listen to me.
FBI agent, please delete that from your files.
Do you ever wonder, like, if there, like, really is, like, an FBI agent who's just sitting at, like, a desk to, like, looking through all the shit that you do on your phone?
No, there's no way. There's not enough FBI agents.
That you know of?
There's not an FBI agent assigned to every single person. Otherwise, we'd have 500 million FBI agents.
I just think that would be so funny.
Of course it'd be funny. I mean, I'd be super boring. Like I said, I go on dating sites and then delete myself after 3 days. Nothing happens.
That's actually really fucked up for you to do to your FBI agent because he's probably...
You should be giving him content.
He's probably very invested in your love life.
There's nothing to see, my friend.
It must be
I wish there was. Honestly, can I talk about this?
Yeah.
I'm single and I'm happy. And this is from The Wedding Date, which is honestly a pretty shitty movie with a really bad plot. However... There is a scene in it that I think rings very true, which is when it's Dermot Mulroney, but I had that moment of like Dermot Mulroney or Dylan McDermott. Have you seen that SNL skit?
No.
Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. Side note, it is literally all about, it's Dermot Mulroney and Dylan McDermott, and the guests on the show just have to like look at a photo and
oh
say
my
if
God.
it's like Dermot Mulroney or Dylan McDermott. It's so funny. Anyway, Dermot Mulroney, I think, is in The Wedding Date, and he plays a gigolo. I know. It's like reverse Pretty Woman.
All
kind of.
terrible movies start
So
with the
she
gigolo.
hired like a male escort
Okay.
to be her date to her sister's wedding because she was going to run into her ex-fiance and she wanted some really hot guy with her. And that was the whole thing. And then in one scene, she's kind of lamenting her love life and how it's not working out.
Mm-hmm.
And he just tells her every woman has the love life that, like, it's the exact love life that she wants. And I was like,
Lies.
no, I kind of feel like it's true in a weird way. And I don't really know how to explain it, but I heard that and I was kind of like, okay. I was always kind of, at that point when I saw that movie, I was kind of always like, oh, I'm going to be alone and die forever, which I kind of joke about now. But I was just kind of like, no, of course I want to fall in love and find someone. And I'm thinking, but do you? Like, and I really examine my like life choices. I don't put myself out there. I don't put myself in a position to meet anybody. I really like being a homebody and watching my stories and having my own personal time. I'm big on personal and alone time, real big on it. I don't want anyone in my house. I don't want anyone in my room. I like, get your own room. I don't want to live my life. And I'm kind of like, I thought about it a lot and I was like, I think abstractly I do, but when I get down to the brass tacks, I don't. And I'm making life choices that support the fact I don't.
Fair.
And I really, honestly, was like a big aha moment. So thank you, The Wedding Date with Deborah Messing and Dermot Mulroney. But I was very like, this is actually a very big self-realization for me. Yeah. And that's when I realized, no, I'm really actually happy being single. But lately I've been really fucking bored. I've been really bored in my love life. Real bored.
Well, I mean, there is still hope because our gal, Ms. J-Lo, just got married.
Yes, she did.
And she's
great segue, by the way.
Number
so
one,
excited to talk about it.
Hot as hell. She's talented as hell.
Whenever she does, I know she should do this for every concert now, but whenever she does that like that strip pole thing where she like does it and she like lifts out her arms and then she kind of like just does a very controlled spin on the top. I'm just like, the glutes and the quads on you right now.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
It's mystifying.
I just like, I love when shit like this happens in real life because like I know they were together earlier and all that kind of drama.
And you missed it all because you were too young, but let me tell you, you missed out because 2003 Bennifer. Oh my God.
Because did he was like leave her for like homegirl?
No.
No?
No. Okay, so this is...
Who the fuck am I thinking of?
I will tell you what happened, but we don't have the real story because they never really said it. So they came on fast and strong. They were literally dating like only a handful of months before they got engaged. And then she had that ridiculously gaudy, huge pink diamond. And they starred in that terrible movie called Jersey Girl together and Gigli, but they met on the first one. They starred in the second one when they were already together. Okay. And then they were going to get married. She did Jenny from the Block, an iconic music video.
Jenny from the Block.
Great song, by the way. Iconic music video. Iconic. And they were just like the Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton of like the 2000, like they were amazing. And then like days before the wedding, they canceled it. Ugh. And we never found out why. That's and then horrifying. He started basically dating the antithesis of J-Lo, someone that looked very low maintenance, very down on the range, girl next door, who's Jennifer Garner.
I was going to say, isn't Jennifer Garner?
Yeah. When honestly, and I'm sure they're both lovely women, but like the image they have.
So different.
Yes, so different, wildly different. And then Jennifer Garner got pregnant and they got married. And then obviously they had a very happy family and things were great. But I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm only speaking for myself, but I feel like society all knew it was like the runner-up Jen. Because like he was just so passionate with Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. They were so out there about it. And it just like, I don't know. And then he just dated someone totally opposite. And I felt the same thing about when she got with Mark Anthony. I'm like, this is not Ben, but okay. And it just seemed like they were each other's like soulmates. They were just very passionate. Yeah. And they just seemed very obsessed with each other. And so when he first got back with Jennifer Lopez, my first thought honestly was like, oh my gosh, poor Jennifer Garner. By the way, Jennifer Garner's doing fucking fine.
She's doing just fine.
She's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure her current boyfriend is also gorgeous. She's got 3 beautiful kids.
She's rich.
Yeah, she's got money coming out the wazoo for the rest of her life.
Yeah, she is good.
Because she also dunked in that Christian movie stuff for a while. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So she's fine. But my first thought was like, oh, but I mean, come on, that sucks. To be the person that came after Jennifer Lopez, and then kind of have that stigma that everyone kind of thinks you were the runner-up, and then you get divorced, and then he gets back with her, and then immediately. I mean, it does kind of suck. Even if she's okay, I'm not like worried about her, but I'm just like, that kind of has a little zip in like a knife right there. But I'm so for the Benifer thing. I love that it's 20 years later and they're just like, you know what? Let's just do it. We're different people now. And I love that they had a Vegas wedding.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
I think it's so cute. I love Vegas weddings. I absolutely love them. I love that a lot of celebrities are doing them because David Harbour and Lily Allen had a Vegas wedding.
That's true.
And Lily Allen had like kind of a 1960s vibe to
I was
hers.
gonna say, I love when they do like a vintage thing, get like the pink Cadillac, like
Yes!
the white tiny glasses with like the wingtip.
The shorter wedding dress.
Yeah.
Kind of
and
like
the little
baby
bangs
doll
that
dress
come
kind of
here.
thing. Yeah, I know exactly
Half
what you're
up,
talking
half
about.
down sort of vibe.
The veil
Yeah.
that has like the little white bow on it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And for someone like me who, if I ever do fall in love and I'm very, like I said, I'm bored, I'm very open to it now. I would love a Vegas wedding because the idea of weddings, I love going to weddings.
Yeah.
The idea of being the person who's getting married at a wedding is terrifying.
Really?
I do not like being the center of attention, which is, I know seems like a load of shit because I'm doing a podcast right now, but you're just listening to me and some of you are watching me, which I actively have to convince myself isn't happening. But I do not like being the center of attention. And the whole idea of having your like most personal promise you're making to someone, this intimate like promise, most intimate promise you'll ever make to someone. And the person that like literally saw every embarrassing moment I had growing up is sitting in the third row. Like they're watching this happen and being like, remember when you like pissed yourself in the first grade? By the way, it didn't happen. I'm just making that clear. I'm hypothetical.
For Tara, it happened when she was in 5th grade. Okay?
It happened, yeah, it was 5th grade. Sorry. But there's just something like that moment shouldn't be shared. I feel like people are voyeurs. There's something about it. And yet when I'm in the position of being a guest, absolutely, I love what I think they're beautiful, whatever. And I just feel like they're very formulaic. And I just like, if I'm doing it, I don't know. I just can't do it. But the idea of eloping is fabulous. And the idea of having a Vegas elopement sounds so fun.
I'm so curious to see what my wedding actually turns out to be like.
Me too, because I know you're so different when it comes to this.
So different. I am so extra. Like more is more is more is more. But also too, I really want, so Ryan is a very private person in terms of like his feelings and shit like that. So we were talking about doing like a first look. And that's where we would tell each other like our actual vows.
You should always do a first look, by the way.
You know, because then
opposed to do whatever you want. It's your wedding. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then he can say whatever he wants to say. I can say whatever I want to say. And then when we go out there, all we have to do is just repeat whatever our officiant is saying. And I want so badly to be married by a drag queen.
Oh, I love this.
I just like, in a perfect world, it would be Nina West because I just think the world of her.
I don't know who that is. I really need to get more into drag queen culture.
Yes, we will. We need to have a night where we just watch Drag Race. Okay. And I will tell you everybody who's amazing. But I really would love to be married by a drag queen. And I just want my wedding to just be not like literally not like any other wedding anybody's ever been to. I want chicken nuggets and mozzarella sticks and French fries, but I also want filet mignon and crab and all like.
I love it. Lowbrow, highbrow. You got something for both.
Fuck yeah. And I also want it to be at the Plaza in New York.
Because
of Eloise,
I was gonna say Gossip Girl. I don't know. I didn't watch Gossip Girl.
So I would actually really love. Wow, I'm so glad you brought this up.
You're welcome.
So the plan is, in a perfect world, I wear for my like rehearsal dinner. I'm planning on renting the like same dress that Blair Waldorf wore when she got married.
Fantastic.
To Chuck Bass.
Well, you know, it's interesting because J-Lo wore a dress from a movie when she got married.
Did she really?
She said that. Yeah, she wore 2 dresses. I think the one she had.
I didn't get too into it, so I have like no idea.
Well, she didn't release that many photos, but she did release photos like of them kind of, and then it looks like the ceremony dress is one that she had, and then the video she released of her like getting ready and stuff is her like in more of a classic kind of 1960s looking, and she said it was from a movie but didn't say which one and didn't even say if it was her movie. But she kind of did that.
It was a dress that Jennifer Garner wore.
Oh dear God, this is a wedding dress from 13 going on 30. God, what a power move. I would hope if that happened, Jennifer Garner would be like, I don't care, bitch. Like, I'm doing my own thing. But when Jennifer Garner looked very beautiful in the video she released, but I know exactly what dress you're talking about. I don't watch Gossip Girl, but it's that blue Ellie Saab, right?
Yes, it
or
is.
Saab,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That blue Ellie Saab.
It was beautiful.
My option.
I love non-white wedding dresses too.
My choice was either that one or and this is also very specific, but this one's also going to be significantly more expensive.
Okay, to be fair, though, you're in a long-term relationship with someone you know you're going to marry, so of course you put thought into this.
Yeah.
I'm just a hobbyist.
But
in
do
my
you
thoughts.
remember when Kim K and Kanye were getting married? And
I remember everything about this. Try me. Yes, go.
So she wore that balmain dress. It was baby blue. And it had the pearls all over. It was long sleeves,
it was actually,
short
by the way, it was
dress.
actually white, and it had like a baby blue kind of like applique, like portrait thing on it.
Yeah.
It was Balmain, and she wore it when she was in Paris.
Yes.
I absolutely remember it. It was fantastic.
That's the one I want to wear.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I actually really like the dress she wore to the Valentino brunch.
Uh-huh.
That was also very pretty.
Yeah.
But no, I know exactly the one you're talking about. I also have a thing for pearls.
Oh, me too. Again, more is more. I want rhinestones. I want fringe. I want feathers. I want pearls.
Pearls also one of my
And I want
birthstones.
diamonds. Lots of fucking diamonds.
Real ones. Just cover it, everything in
Real ones
real
are fucking
diamonds.
fake ones. I don't give a shit. As long as
Have you put a price tag on the stream yet?
Fuck no. I don't hate myself.
I'm not ready to accept that it can't happen.
Yeah. Also, my best friend will be planning my wedding. And so
Aww.
she can tell me the bad news then.
I love that.
But yeah, honestly, as long as my diamonds or faux diamonds sparkle like the top of the Chrysler Building, I don't care.
I'm trying to think if there's like a something from a movie or a TV show that I'd want to wear, but honestly, it'd probably be something from Mad Men. But I'm trying to think of like a dress. I love non-white wedding dresses. I love non-conventional wedding dresses, but I also love white ones. I mean, I'm a lover of wedding dresses, but I just think it's cute when it's something like the one you're talking about that Blair wore, or oh God, what was it? Sophia Bush just got married.
Yes, she did.
And her dress is so pretty.
Fucking stunning.
Oh, she looks stunning regardless.
I was like, okay, bitch.
But it was like kind of it almost looked like a Laura Ashley pattern, but it was like a floral pattern on like a ball gown kind of thing. And it worked.
She popped the fuck off.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
The aesthetic of the whole damn thing. And like, it's not even like my aesthetic, but she just like, bye, bitch. Married now.
She looked amazing. I was a big fan of that. But I just really like the whole Vegas thing. Like I said, I love eloping. And I think if I was going to do it, as much as I love like the 60s aesthetic and I love everything from the 60s, minus the politics, but everything about it, like I love that, but I don't think I could do it so hardcore. I don't want to feel like I'm doing like a costume.
Yeah.
I just want little details. Like when Ariana Grande got married and she kind of had that veil thing going.
That was so
I
good.
loved that veil.
And I love how they did it at home.
That was very sweet. That was very sweet. But yeah, just like the 1960s veil, or Lily Allen kind of had it going, but it's not like David Harbour was in a 60s thing. No one else, nothing else about the wedding was 60s-ish, except kind of like her vibe. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I love that. But I would, I just think they're so cute. And I just think J-Lo made this newsletter thing about
that is the Loserville, mayor of Losertown, bullshit, garbage. Sorry.
No, I agree.
Mayor of Loserville.
I don't need
president of Loserville.
She wrote a whole like novel about like giving us like, oh, we were there with every other couple, and I'm like, no one gives a shit. Whose dress were you wearing?
Why the fuck are you doing a newsletter? You're fucking J-Lo.
I know, but and the thing is, I also don't like okay. Here's the thing. Aside from the fact that like, oh, we were there with every other couple and we all had different stories and it was like a community.
Just like normal people.
We're such normies. I do not want to feel like I'm in a community when I'm getting married. It is my wedding day. Yeah. There's no community. There's only me and my soon-to-be husband. Period. It's our day. If Bennifer walked into the fucking wedding chapel where I was waiting to be married, I would have 30 seconds of, oh my God. Yeah. And then turn to my fiance and be like, we have to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I am not sharing this moment with Bennifer.
No, and also, sorry, I'm not going to drop this fucking newsletter thing.
I'm so tacky. I hate it.
I'm sorry. Is this like the early 2000s? I remember.
And she's so into it. She's so committed to it.
So number one, newsletters give me spam folder energy.
They are.
But also I remember signing up for like Miley Cyrus's newsletter when she launched Miley World.
Okay, this is beyond me. I have no idea what Miley World was.
Okay, Miley World was like prime Hannah Montana. Okay. That is the last time a newsletter was appropriate.
Was this breaking, like when Miley broke bad? Do you know what I mean? Like when
this is best of both worlds just after season 1. Okay. This is like baby.
So basically she wasn't writing it. There was a ghostwriter and it was all geared toward that audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like that's the last time.
Vapid bubblegum Disney Star bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was the last time that a newsletter was ever appropriate. Like you're fucking J-Lo.
No, it's 2022. Like that's.
Why isn't this on the cover of Vogue?
Do you remember when she tried to start that TikTok or Reel challenge and no one did it?
Yeah.
The Love Don't Cost a Thing challenge?
Yes.
What was the challenge? I don't get it. Was it just walking on the beach with your most expensive shit and then tossing it away?
Yeah.
Like you're J-Lo and it doesn't matter? No, I can't toss away my...
Normal people actually have to work really hard to afford things like that.
I'm not taking my Louis Vuitton that I literally saved up for to buy something super special for myself and walking down a beach to Love Don't Cost a Thing to throw it in the water for what? Views?
Yeah.
No, J-Lo. There's a reason why no one did this.
Do you know what my favorite J-Lo song is? I'm pretty sure it's the dumbest one she's ever fucking written.
Okay, if you say Waiting for Tonight, please say Waiting for Tonight.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's called Louboutins.
Okay, I think you need to like buy a J-Lo album to know about that song. I never went that far.
Let me
It sounds like something I'd be into.
tell you the lyrics.
Okay.
I'm throwing on my Louboutins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing on my Louboutins. I'm throwing on my Louboutins. Like it's just the same fucking thing.
You know what my favorite song is? It's giving me Shoes vibes. Shoes.
It's fucking shoes. It's literally J-Lo's version of Shoes. I remember I remember the first time I heard it, she was doing it as a performance on So You Think You Can Dance. And she's dancing it and she's working it and she looks so good. And she's like, I'm throwing on my Louboutin. I was like, shut the fuck up. Someone give her like a thesaurus. Like, she needs.
Where? My kingdom for a Jimmy Choo reference.
Like,
Jimmy Choo
literally.
reference to it.
I was like, well, because also, I mean, at the time when I heard it, I was like.
But is it unironically your favorite song or like joking your favorite song?
It's my favorite.
Like your favorite song in that it's my favorite. It exists, but I'm not going to listen to it.
When it came out, I did buy it on iTunes because it was so terrible. I paid the $1.29 or whatever the fuck it was.
That's like me buying the Miley Cyrus in-show song for Black Mirror that Ashley O did.
Yes.
I bought that on iTunes.
Let me see.
Do. I don't know it when I think about it.
But like there's something about it that like it's so fucking dumb. But I mean,
you can't be dumber than Jenny from the Block. And I'm like, I'm sorry, girl, you're not going to convince me that you're just. Also, we know you're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Are you going to like pin your entire career on this forever?
Yeah. So the song starts out with her saying, "Taking back my love," 4 times.
Oh, because it's a reference to her first single.
And then we go to, I'm throwing on my Louboutins. We say that 9 times in a row.
Fantastic.
And then we keep going.
I'm adopting this, by the way. I'm going to say that now.
And
I'm
then
throwing on my Louboutins. I'm on my way out.
We come to the next chorus. And it is again 9 times in a row. I'm throwing on my Louboutins.
It also reminds me of one of those shitty but also very catchy song she did for Marry Me called Church. And the entire like song is just church, 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 church. It's just her like high pitched going church, church. It's just like that's the whole song and I love it.
Or when she did Booty with Iggy Azalea. Big, big booty. Yeah, he's got a big booty. And that was it. Just on repeat. Maybe this is her thing though. Maybe she doesn't actually really have that much to say. But when she does have something to say, she just repeats it.
Or she puts it in the newsletter.
Fuck that fucking newsletter. Oh my God, I fucking hate the newsletter.
But speaking of characters from movies, because J-Lo's an actress, check my segue.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm sure most of you know, and if you don't, it's honestly really fun. I've taken it before. Mm-hmm. There's a personality quiz on, I think it's Open Psychometrics. Maybe Open Metrics, but I think it's Open Psychometrics. I have the tab open. Let me see. Sorry. The last thing I Googled was how does Sakara ship? Because I wanted to know how my meal service was actually getting to me and if it was going to be like all beat up or not. Because Kristen put it in my head that like, why wouldn't it be? It's still being delivered.
It's going to get tossed around.
And I was
USPS
like, this is a good point. I should probably look that up. So let me, that took the place of when I looked up Open Psychometrics. Anyway, this character, it's a character personality test. It pulls from like every fandom you can possibly think of. You take this personality test and it assigns you like all the top characters
Yeah.
that you are most like. And it honestly gives you like 200 or something. I've taken it a few
Holy
times.
shit.
My number one is always kind of varied, but my top 5, 10 is usually the same. But the reason I retake it is because they keep throwing in new fandoms and stuff.
Okay.
And so there's new characters. And honestly, I always feel like I answer a little bit different depending on my mood. And I feel like personality tests are like that no matter what.
Right.
But who do you think you would get? And I swear to God, please don't say Blair or Sharpay. It has to be someone new, not just someone you like.
Well, fuck off. Number one. So let me see. Okay, so I watched the same, like, I would say 10 shows.
Okay.
Over and over again. So
Honestly, same.
So, like, obviously Blair, obviously Hannah Montana.
Okay.
Obviously Sharpay Evans. Of the shows that I've watched, I would say maybe Jane Villanueva.
Oh,
from Jane the Virgin.
By the way, I 1,000% see that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Big Jane energy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking watch anything. Let's see. I don't really, I think, does it give you both men and women?
Yes.
I feel like obviously Rachel Berry. Maybe Santana Lopez from Glee.
If I got Santana Lopez, I'd be so fucking excited.
But like just going through like the big.
I hope when I'm focused, like my anger is like focused, my mental acuity and my anger are like at the perfect level, that I can like literally tear someone's life apart the way Santana can do it for a hobby.
Oh yeah. So just going through like the big like chunks, like franchises, I would say with Marvel, maybe I would really not want to be Peggy because I don't like her very much. I would maybe want like Wanda.
I think we
Iron
all want
Man.
Wanda, but none of us actually are.
Yeah.
We all think there's like a Wanda in us. Like we can be like if you push me far enough, I can be a total fucking psycho.
Yeah.
And I will like wreak havoc and I'll be amazing and I will whatever. I don't think she's actually in me. I wish.
Yeah.
I like that I'm wishing to be a psycho. But
Yeah. I would want her or Iron Man, I think.
the last time I took it, I'm gonna have you guess. The last time I took it, I did notice what my number one like Marvel character wasn't in my top 10, but I did look at like who in Marvel I'm most like. I don't even want to say because I feel like I'm up my own ass. But guess who it was? It was not a woman.
Is it fucking Steve Rogers?
No, there's no way.
I was gonna be like, fuck no.
There's no way.
Okay, who is it?
Stephen Strange.
Son of a bitch.
I was like, really?
Yeah. Okay. Let's take this
I'm
fucking
just
quiz.
I'm just an introverted genius. That's me.
Now I must know. Okay.
Now you gotta take it. So
Okay.
we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it right now. Kristen's never taken it. I've taken it a couple of times previously, but it's a statistical which character personality quiz. This is what it says. This is an interactive personality quiz that will match you to fictional characters from a large database based on similarity of description.
The second question. Deranged or reasonable?
Oh, my first question was high tech or low tech. It'll be like vague shit like that. I think I'm honestly right in the middle because I really like high tech. I really like high tech stuff and technology, but I'm really fucking bad at it. So I think I'm right in the middle.
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
My next one is stinky or fresh.
I would certainly hope everybody's would be 100% fresh.
You know, no one's is. I'm going to assume that my perception is skewed a bit. I'm going to say that I am 75% fresh. I feel like I'm 100, but I feel like we all think we're 100. So I'm just giving myself room for error that I can be wrong about myself. Creepy or disarming? Oh, I'm very disarming. I'll admit that. I know that about myself. I definitely give me that one a lot.
I'm pretty
Wait,
feminine.
are you going, because you can choose a percentage here, like I'm this. Are you doing like black and white, like I'm either 0, 50, or 100?
No, I'm just like, meh. I'm kind of going with it like the, those tests that you take, they're like, never.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Rarely. That's where I'm kind of.
Yeah. Okay, I can go with that.
Obedient or rebellious.
Actually, mine is like, I think if it was, when I get that question, it's going to be right in the middle.
But like, who am I being obedient to?
I'm very obedient to work. To be honest,
I mean
I want to be well liked. I want to be thought of as responsible. I really want to be thought of as competent and capable. So I would say that.
I would say.
But not with anything else. With anything else, no. Sarcastic or genuine? Gee, I wonder how I will answer this. No, that's not fair because I honestly think I'm a very genuine person, but I know what it's asking. Never mind.
I'm definitely more of an alpha than I am a beta.
Yeah, you are. Oh God, there's 36 questions.
There
you guys are
36.
in for a ride.
Jesus Christ.
Indulgent.
Sheriff or outlaw?
It does word it
Cue
like
tumbleweed.
that. Tumbleweed. Neither. What's the third? Marauder, pirate, scoundrel.
I'm gonna leave that as 50-50 because
mine's indulgent or sober, and I feel like
bitch.
that's a 50-50 because I'm indulgent with a lot of things, but I'm not. I don't know. Poisonous or nurturing? I feel like I'm only nurturing if it's a cat.
That's okay.
I guess, but I think what would that leave everything else? I don't think I'm poisonous. I just don't care. 50-50. Oh, I just got the deranged reasonable one. I'm an extremely reasonable person. This is why I say there's no Wanda in me. I don't feel like I'm deranged yet. Ooh, orderly, chaotic. A lot of these I'm like right in the middle.
Charming or awkward? Both.
I feel like it depends. It depends on the situation. But mostly I'm awkward.
Not orderly. Nerd
I'm disarming, but I'm awkward. I will always, because I'll always be more awkward than you. That's why. Juvenile or mature? I guess guys, there's a lot of 50-50s. Spiritual or skeptical? I'm just going to put all the way to 90% on skeptical.
Yeah.
For the 10% being for like the Tibetan singing bowls and shit. That's spiritual, right? Wild or tame? Me with I'm going to go home and watch my stories. But I did say I was bored.
You did.
Adventurous or stick in the mud?
I put adventurous.
I feel like I have an adventurous spirit. Like I said, I'm bored. I want to do stuff, but when it comes down to it, like I'm like, I think I'll have the same meal for the 6th time this week because I hyperfixate and I like really am into this like one meal. Like I'm just like boring. But does stick in the mud mean boring or does stick in the mud mean like I don't ever want anything to change? I'm overly cautious.
Okay, I got it.
What? You got your results? I'm not there yet. I'm only on 13. Wait, you say your results because I got to take this real fast.
Okay, I've never seen The Marvelous Miss Maisel, but apparently I'm 92% Miriam Maisel.
Shut the fuck up. I am so jealous. You've never seen Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No.
It's so good, except for the last season wasn't that good. But overall, it's really, really good. Miriam Maisel's like, oh, I'm so jealous.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Oh, literally. Carrie's not my favorite Sex and the City character. But you are.
Oh my God. Anna from Frozen.
That's not bad. Oh, I see that though. I do.
Simba, the Lion King.
I have no idea what that even means. No idea what that means.
Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, okay. I think you're more of a Rory, but okay. I'm arguing with this psychometric
Rory
test.
fucking pissed me off that last thing.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. I got Rose from Titanic.
Oh, man.
I would not have fucking murdered my man.
In cold blood, I would not have murdered Jack.
Oh my God. I got Princess Fiona.
I'm still on question 15 because I can't do this. Okay.
I'm just going through the things that I...
Do it. Say it.
Elizabeth Swann. I'll take that.
You fucking bitch. I would die to have Elizabeth Swann as my number one. I would die. Love Pirates of the Caribbean. Love Elizabeth Swann.
Jasmine.
Uh-huh.
Holly Golightly at Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I've never seen that.
That's
I don't want to give in.
I'm 90% sure that's what's her face's character, Audrey Hepburn.
It is Audrey Hepburn's character, but I've never seen it. I know, like it's very like in popular culture. Like I know scenes. Yeah. I know about the cat. I know about the racism, but I've never seen it.
Ooh, Samantha Jones from Sex and the City as well.
Oh, I see. Honestly, I see that more. No,
I could see both pretty fairly.
Yeah,
I'm pretty fucking raunchy.
Am I feisty or gracious? Oh, gee, I wonder.
Let's see, Ariel.
Frugal or lavish? Ooh, this is hard because I did make a rule to romance myself more.
What the fuck is some of this shit?
What? It'll have fandoms you literally have no idea of.
No. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Serena Vanderwoodson. I am not a Serena.
I was like, we both know what.
I am not a
one that's from
Serena.
now.
And then followed up with an Allie Hamilton from The Notebook.
Oh, yeah. I see that. And that's a really good one.
Then followed up by Remy from Ratatouille. And then Thor.
You're a himbo. You did call yourself empty-headed.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
I love that you got Thor.
81% Wanda Maximoff.
Oh, screw you. Okay. Masculine, feminine. I mean, I don't know what you're,
Oh
what
my
you're
God.
asking.
Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
I have no idea. I know nothing about Pokemon.
Oh, if you ever want to know, I can tell you all about
I
it.
just got the Outlaw and Sheriff one, and that one for me is 50-50. Even though, like, I'm very, like, I don't, no, just kidding. I'm going to change my answer on that.
So this one's interesting. I am dead even
Okay.
for two characters from the same movie.
Okay.
I am both 80% Mulan and 80%
Mushu.
Mushu.
80% Mushu. Emotional, logical. Okay.
Ooh, Sirius Black.
Obedient, rebellious. Strict or lenient? I don't know. I need someone else to take this for me. I feel like I'm a bad judge of my own character. Bossy or meek?
You're not meek.
No, I know. I'm just like,
Ooh, I got
slide that right over.
Harry Potter.
I'm thinking of those TikToks where it's like that one where they were using the phrase. What was it? What was that scene from Harry Potter in the chess game they were using? Oh, not me,
not Hermione, you.
Not me, not Hermione. Okay,
You.
I'm totally gonna get Hermione. I know it. Okay, deep or shallow? 50-50. Haunted or blissful? I don't know.
You're fucking hot. You're dark, girl.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that, because I honestly would have probably put that where it shouldn't have been. Creative or creative or conventional. I just said I don't want to get married or don't want to have a wedding. I want to get married in Vegas. Blah blah blah. Okay, my last question. Then I get to see.
Oh, Santana is there.
It says yes. Do optional survey or no. Get results immediately. Get results immediately. Oh God, who's my number one? Okay, so my previous number one was something that I completely identified with, which was Margot Dunn from Gone Girl.
Okay.
Not Queen Amy, but I did get Margot, and I am a Margot. It's loading. Now I have to wait.
That's offensive. So this definitely goes all the way to 2000.
All the way to 2000?
Yeah. And this is interesting. I am 23. So like I then like went to like the very bottom just to see who I'm like least like.
Yeah.
And after going up like from the bottom to see like who the fuck I actually care about.
Mm-hmm.
Squidward tentacles, 23%. And motherfucking goddamn Dan fucking Humphrey, 23%.
Oh, shut up.
Fuck Dan Humphrey.
It's still loading.
Oh, I hate that for you.
Me too.
If it doesn't come on soon, I'll put you on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, here we go. So I did get different ones. You want to guess what my number one is? I mean, it's out of every fandom in the world, so you probably cannot, but it's Grey's Anatomy.
I don't watch. Is it Meredith?
No.
McDreamy?
No, it's Christina Yang.
I don't know who that is.
You know, oh, it's the Sandra Oh character.
Oh, cute.
Honestly, I see it. I don't have that intelligence, but I see it. Like, her character is like ridiculously smart.
I don't watch that show.
I wish I was that. I hope I'm that confident. So my one is Christina Yang. Two, I didn't watch the show, but The West Wing, Josh Lyman. I don't know who Josh is. Three is Sherlock Holmes.
Oh my God.
From Sherlock. So it's the Cumberbatch one.
But I was going to say, he's still Doctor Strange.
He is. Apparently, I'm just Benedict Cumberbatch.
With a vagina.
With a vagina. Four is Meredith Grey. Ew, I hate Meredith. I'm never going to stand in front of someone going, pick me, love me, choose me. Like, whatever. I'm just not a Meredith Grey person. Five is Peggy Olson.
There you go.
Fuck yes.
She got her Madman.
I got my Madman. But also just objectively in Mad Men, I am a lot like Peggy Olson. Like just her character arc. I mean, I didn't get pregnant by someone, and that didn't change my whole life.
That was so weird.
That was, but I've watched it a lot, and it like they do explain it, but Mad Men is such a slow burn that if you're even slightly bored, you're gonna miss a lot that happens because they like to slip it in. So they do kind of explain what happened, and I kind of like that spoiler, she gave the baby up for adoption, and literally her character, nothing happened. It went right back to normal.
Yeah, I know.
Because she deserved to live her life the way a man could walk away. She chose her career, and that's what happened. She lived her life, and that's it. And I kind of love that they never touched back on it. So, but besides that, I am a lot like Peggy, I feel like. Especially her arc in the beginning. There was this thing I saw once where it showed Peggy like in like the first season where she's a secretary, and she's kind of like being like very overwhelmed and insecure, and like she's like, I hate it here. Everyone's rude. Everyone looks at you like you're something to eat. And she's just like kind of like a prissy little squirrel girl.
Yeah.
And at the very end, like from the last season, it's a clip of her yelling at someone, and she's like, I don't care. Fuck her. And I was
amazing.
Like, this is my character arc too.
Wow, I love that for her. Because I watched half of season 1. I was like, I cannot with Peggy. Literally, I've never wanted.
Oh, I just couldn't take the bullet boobs either.
I just
that
wanted to
was too
fucking
much.
deck her in the face. Like, she was giving me Kristen Stewart, and I did not want it.
Well, she was very ingenue, like kind of like in the first season.
Fucking no.
But the second she like got kind of more ambitious and got more confident, she really took off.
I need a girl who has balls.
She gets them. So 6 is Eve Pilastri from Killing Eve, which is also Sandra Oh.
Oh, fun.
I know. I guess. Ooh, I love this. 7 is Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit.
Oh.
Yes.
I only watched like 2 episodes of that. But she was
It is
cool.
so good. She's very cool.
So
it's Anya Taylor-Joy. Oh, by the way, who just got married?
Was it in Vegas?
No, I don't think so.
Loser.
But it was in secret, except for the fact we all know. And I didn't know that. And a friend on Twitter said, like, I will not know peace until I know what she wore at her wedding. And I was like, a lot of things were just said here that I did not know and like need to know about fucking immediately.
Fair.
Who she married.
Yeah.
How long have they been together? Who got my girl? Because I love Anya Taylor-Joy.
Or Anya. Can fucking pull off those bangs.
I just love her crazy ass eyys. They're so beautiful. And
they are beautiful.
She's like a gorgeous alien. And then I need to know what she wore. But she did just get married. Don't know to who. Forgot his name. But looks very much like her type. Like if you were going to think of who she married, it's that. It's that person.
Beautiful. Love that.
So Beth Harmon. I already said. I got Sherlock Holmes again, but this one's from Elementary.
Oh.
So I got a Sherlock Holmes again, just a different rendition.
But you know what? That does kind of make sense.
I can't figure anything out.
You are the queen of screenshots.
Oh, no, we both are.
I don't have as many as
and
you.
I'm sorry, if Sherlock Holmes, all he did was screenshot.
No, but like you find shit out.
I try to, but
like if I don't know something, you know something, and if you know something, I don't. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing about the Sherlock that makes sense to me is that I don't like things that don't make sense logically. That's why I'm always fair. Walk me through this. How does this, like if someone says something and I'm just like, okay, that's fucking wild. How did you get there?
Yeah.
Like I want to know why things work the way they do, why you think the way you do, especially if it's different from me. Yeah. Especially that kind of stuff I kind of see. Oh man, this is a good list. Especially because it's all like fandoms I pretty much know.
Good.
Elizabeth Bennet is number 9. What's that from? You did not just say that.
What is that from?
Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, girlfriend.
You've never seen the 2005 Keira Knightley adaptation of. No. You are missing out. This will change your life. It is so good. It is so good. It is so good. It is so good. You have to watch it. There's so much sexual tension for 2 characters that don't even touch. There's this thing that happens in a scene where he helps her into a carriage because back then men and women didn't touch. So he helps her into a carriage just by touching her hand and she wasn't expecting it. And so she kind of looks at him like, oh. And as he walks away, there's a close up on his hand and he's flexing it. Like he has tingles or that he just touched a goddess or something. Mm-hmm. And just the fact that he touched her hand and just that one shot of him flexing his hand like that is it's it's beautiful.
Really?
There's just so much said when nothing is said.
See, but I don't if I'm going to watch something like that,
it's so good.
I want it to be like Bridgerton. I want to fucking see it. You know what I mean?
Well, they don't fuck in it. I mean,
lame. Boo.
But I love what's unspoken. I love that there's just chemistry and like overwhelming. When two actors have chemistry to the point where like they're in the same scene together and you just like, you can feel the tension in the room. And it's just so relatable when you've had that with someone and there's this like unspoken thing. Yeah. And you're just like, even if you don't know each other that well, and you're just kind of like, because they don't know each other that well in the movie, but you've had that with someone. Yeah. Or you've been in the room and you're just like, what the fuck is going on with you two? Like in your head, you're thinking it. You're kind of like, something's going on with these two people. I love that. And Bridgerton season 2 was like that. I know we completely disagree on the quality of Bridgerton season 2 because I love it and you hated it. But
I'm so excited for season 3 though. Oh my god.
That they just started filming. They just started filming it. I'm so excited. Did you see that little thing they did?
Okay. Nicola, I follow her on everything.
Ooh, 10 I got was Marty Bird. It's from Ozark. Have you watched Ozark?
No.
I love Ozark. It's dark as shit. It's so good. So good. I'm honestly surprised I didn't get Ruth though, because Ruth is like very much me.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's like the queen of. She puts fuck in front of everything. Like,
amazing, amazing.
Like there's a part where she said, she's like, what did she say? She said something like, She's like, I don't know fuck about shit.
Amazing.
Like, that is something I would say.
Yeah, that's a very well structured sentence.
Marty is kind of a Sherlock Holmes-y character. He's not like a detective, but he's probably an Enneagram 5 like me, but he's very introverted. Mm-hmm. He kind of holds his cards close to his vest. He doesn't feel to advertise what he's doing, but he's like ahead of everybody. I sound like I'm up my own ass again, but it's more about the introverted, like keeping your cards close to your vest thing. As I do a podcast where I lay all my cards out, I guess.
Who are you least like?
Least like? I'm just really happy I almost knew everybody in that top 10. Someone named Nux from Mad Max Fury Road. 1999 is Josh Chan from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Never seen that either.
Oh, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is so good. They have an entire song called You Stupid Bitch.
Oh, amazing.
Which is literally all about yourself. Like it literally goes like, you ruined everything, you stupid bitch. And it's like her singing to herself. It's so relatable. There's also one called Heavy Boobs that is all her singing about having like big ass boobs, which unfortunately I can relate, and I also hate them. And she's just talking to her friend who's very like thin and not as full chested.
Oh, rude.
And is just like, she's like, I cannot fit into this. Like you don't understand if you have boobs like mine, like you have to, that dress is not gonna work.
Yeah.
And small boobed women just don't understand unless they've been around big boobed women how different our life has to be and how easy yours is. Yeah. And then so she sings this whole song called Heavy Boobs. It's like dense like dying stars. I've got those heavy boobs. And she just shows her like all these like basically things like that TikTok you sent me.
Yes, I was just thinking about the TikTok.
So Kristen sent me a TikTok that was just this trend on TikTok of women lifting up their boob and placing a bowl underneath it and then putting random like household things in it and like literally walking around like their boob was a shelf.
It's beautiful. It's honestly a work of art.
There was a woman who put quite a few things there, like a big thing of like Lysol wipes and like other things. And I'm like, dude, I could carry so much shit.
Going to town.
If I started utilizing my breasts as like a shelf,
fuck yeah.
Oh my God, I could carry so much more things.
Fuck yeah.
So many more things.
Oh my God, I just in awe.
But yeah, you should watch the show. It is so good. And Josh Chan is like one of the guys
she's
into. It's a show? Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
No, it's a show. It goes on and on. You get content forever. It's wonderful. Okay. She also, toward the end of the series, she sang a song. I think it's called like Antidepressants Are So Not a Big Deal, but I could be getting the title wrong. But it's this whole song about how like being on medication is so not a big deal.
It's literally not.
And I loved it. I love that. And then they couldn't say the brand names. They had to be like fluoxetine, because they like, we can't say brand names because our lawyer hasn't okayed it, like kind of a thing. And let me see who else I am least like. Oh my God, there's so many characters.
2,000.
Oh Jesus. Is there anything? Oh, you know how you said? Oh wait, I got Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
Amazing. I'm least like Squidward, and you are least like Patrick.
Oh, that's fun. If you guys are interested in this test, by the way, it's really fun if you haven't taken it. If you have, take it again. Why not? They're always uploading new characters.
This is fucking hilarious.
It's openpsychometrics.org. I really do not care like what Myers-Briggs personality type I am. I mean, I know, but I don't care as much. But I do want to know if I'm anything like my favorite female heroine. Like, this is such a good personality test.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
Yes. And
especially when it tells you what you want to know.
Yes. And if you get one that's like a complete psycho. Like if you get Amy Elliott done, or if you get Wanda as your number one or something, I really want to know about it. Like, please email us or DM us or comment to us. I really am interested in people's results. I think this is so interesting. And if you get something so fucking boring, like I just saw on here that a result is Robert Crawley from Downton Abbey, the Earl of Grantham. I cannot imagine if my number one was Robert from Downton Abbey. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? I need to make life changes immediately.
I would
to be
also
more
like
interesting.
to know what you're least like.
Yeah.
I'm so curious. I'm more curious about that because I think that's just so obscure.
It is.
But yeah, leave us a comment down below. I think this was the funniest fucking thing. And I will be like literally
I can't believe you've never done
dissecting this.
I also, there's so many things on here too, like fandoms I've never heard of. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I would like to watch this, or I would like to know what this is more about. So you get introduced to like other things too. I wish there were little like clips or something you could watch of this character in a show, so you would know like reference. But it's really fun. You should definitely do it. Let us know what you get. I am super intrigued. And also, if you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say also, if you don't like your results or you think they're wrong,
take it again.
Just keep taking it. Honestly, no, they do, because like I said, I think your mood influences it a bit.
Yeah. But also while you are commenting and telling us all about, your characters and shit like that, we would really super appreciate it if you rated this podcast 5 stars or gave us a thumbs up.
Or unless you hate it, then don't do anything.
Subscribe. If you don't like it, I don't want to know. I'm very fragile. Don't tell me. But yeah, only good criticism, please. Only tell me how much you think.
We will cry if you leave a bad review.
I'm very sensitive. No, but like, let us know what you think. This is our 4th episode.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like shooting into like the void over here, but let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want us to do.
Absolutely. Because we're having fun. We would like to absolutely keep this going.
Yeah. And then if you guys want more episodes, I'm so sorry if you can hear Gigabyte outside the door whining like a little baby.
Is that what that is?
Yes, that's Gig.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He is whining.
But yeah, just let us know what you want to see. We're super excited. We've we had like our little meeting before this, and so I think we're gonna go.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We kind of got down to brass tacks about like where this is going, like what we really want to do.
Yeah.
What we really want to talk about, what our goals are. It was really fun. I've never had to like think about ambition for a while.
Yeah.
Or something I love, or any kind of creative outlet. And that's just really great. And I really like community, and I love people that like the same things I do.
Yeah.
And
we have great fucking taste.
We have the best taste. I mean, the best taste.
Yeah.
We're so relatable.
So relatable.
Everyone can relate to insulting someone's dead wife on Hinge.
Right? I mean, but we've all had moments, where we put our foot in our mouth.
True. So. I have them a little bit more than the average person, but that's why I'm here to make you feel better about it. That's exactly why I'm here. So yeah, please subscribe. If you like YouTube, subscribe there. If you don't like YouTube, subscribe anyway. You don't have to watch it. You can listen to it, but support us and we will support you. Thank you so much.
Bye guys. Have a great night.